Good evening and welcome to the Paulding County School District's Academies Live broadcast. I'm Keith Rowland, the Executive Director of 612 Teaching and Learning, and I'm excited that you decided to join us this evening to hear about our Academy programs for our high school students. Each of these programs prepare students to continue their education after graduation or enter the workforce in high-demand areas. The Academy programs were developed with input from parents, students, and our community, and are designed to give students unique and in-depth courses of study that will prepare them for the jobs of the future. The programs have a lot of similarities in that they all offer dual enrollment and advanced placement course opportunities, so students graduate high school with college credit. They all offer work-based learning opportunities to develop employability skills needed to succeed in any career. And they offer the ability to receive industry-recognized certifications that allow students to obtain jobs in the field immediately after graduation if they choose to go that route. Each program also offers project-based learning opportunities that grow critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity skills that can be applied to any future career a student may choose. The career focus for the programs you will hear about this evening are healthcare, energy, mechatronics, and cybersecurity for the Paulding College and Career Academy, engineering and technology for the South Paulding High School AIM Academy, computer science for the Hiram High School HACS Academy, and allied health and biotechnology for the Paulding County High School Academy of Science, Research, and Medicine. All of these are high-demand career fields in our region and state. This means students participating will graduate knowing that they have the skills and experience to fill the current and future workforce needs. Each of these programs are open to high school students enrolled in the Paulding County School District, and all offer transportation assistance to get students to the programs each day. While there are many similarities between the programs, there are also some differences. You'll hear about those this evening as each leader describes their academy. Please note, one main difference in the programs is that while a student wishing to attend one of the career-related academies at the high schools must be accepted into the program at the beginning of their 9th grade year, students can attend the Paulding College and Career Academy at any time in grades 9 through 12. Once again, transportation is provided for all programs. Busing to Hiram High School, Paulding County High School, and South Paulding High School is done from pickup hubs around the county for students who attend out of their attendance zone. Busing to and from the Paulding College and Career Academy is done from the student's high school. The application window will open Monday, January 9th, and close Friday, February 17th. No applications will be accepted after this time, and applications must be complete to be considered. Please visit the school or the program's website to get the application portal, where you will find specific information on application requirements and submission instructions. Lastly, we welcome you to submit questions while the broadcast is live by clicking the Q&A tab at the top of the video box or the green Ask button on your video player. These questions will be answered at the end of our live broadcast this evening. We also ask that you click the Polls tab to share the high school attendance zone where you live. If you have additional questions after the live broadcast has ended this evening, you may contact each program directly for that information. Now, to start us off, I want to welcome and introduce Ms. Janice DeGaulle, the Business and Community Relations Administrator for the Paulding County School District, and CEO of the Paulding College and Career Academy.
Thank you, Dr. Rowland. I'm excited to be here tonight to help give some information about the 4 Academy programs so you can see if this is something that your student could use to engage, inspire, and prepare them for a career after graduation. I'm very excited to be able to kick us off tonight talking about the Paulding College and Career Academy. The Paulding College and Career Academy opened 4 years ago on the campus of the New Hope Education Center. It's open to any Paulding County High School student in grades 9 through 12, and they can again start the program at any time while they're in high school. We have many business partners involved to make sure that students get the skills and the connections that they need for whatever their plans are after they graduate from high school with us. They can move straight into careers with Greystone Power, Georgia Power, Wellstar, many of the big employers in our area, or continue on to college with credit taking with them already started. Our goal at PCCA is to help students find a career, not just a job. And some of the things that your student would leave with if they chose to attend PCCA during their high school career is work-based learning experiences. So work-based learning gives students experience in an industry using the skills and putting that into play, into work that they've learned in the classroom. While they're getting that experience and learning, they're also able to earn an income. So most of our work-based learning sites and the jobs, the students are actually earning income as they are working. They also receive high school credit. So this works towards their graduation, and they get credit for that. The great thing about it is it also helps build their resume. So after graduation, when they're out trying to find a job, they have experience that they can show an employer, employability skills, along with the skills that they've learned from their coursework. Another opportunity that students have is dual enrollment college credits through Chattahoochee Technical College. So our dual enrollment classes are taught on our campus with our instructors, but the instructors are also credentialed through Chattahoochee Technical College. This is college credit that they will transfer with them after they go on to a technical college or university after graduation. It is at no cost to the student. So this is a great opportunity for students to go ahead and get some of those college credits under their belt, and they don't even have to pay for it. They also dually get credit for high school. So this is also going to help them get closer to those graduation goals from high school that they have set for themselves. We also have industry-recognized certificates that students can earn while they're in their pathways. We have exams that are through the pathway, and there's always one at the end of the pathway where they can earn industry-recognized credentials. These credentials are important because they give them better access to career jobs and better pay once they get into those jobs. Employers recognize that they have the skills that they need to get started in that industry. So the College and Career Academy currently offers 4 different pathways for students. These are pathways that are not offered in other high schools or are not offered in the same way in other high schools. Our first pathway is cybersecurity. This is a booming industry, especially in the metro Atlanta area. And many employers that you wouldn't even think about need cybersecurity experts. With all of the e-commerce and all of the interactions on the internet, it's very important that all of these businesses keep their networks secure. So that's exactly what our students learn to do. They learn to set up secure networks. They learn hardware, networking, coding, many valuable skills that they can use in IT fields in many businesses. At the end of the 3 course pathways, they are able to take the CompTIA Plus certification. This is a 3rd level industry certificate that they can receive, and it actually leads to scholarship opportunities when they go to college if they pass this, and job opportunities. Students can walk out of high school with just this credential and make $60,000 a year, and it just goes up from there. Our second pathway is mechatronics. This combines skills from electrical, mechanical, robotics, and engineering all into one. So students get a good taste of all of those areas. It can lead to jobs in manufacturing, automation, control systems, and robotics. As a part of this program, we have a dual enrollment certificate that students can achieve. It's an industrial electrician certificate that they can take out. This is through Chattahoochee Technical College. I always tell students that if you like taking things apart, putting them together, and want to build things and figure out how they work, this is a perfect program for them. As a part of this pathway, we also have for the very first time this year, a robotics team. Our robotics team competed just a couple of months ago and did very, very well for their first competition. They placed 4th, and they also received the Best Design Award. So that's just another opportunity that students at the College and Career Academy can participate in. Our 3rd career pathway is our energy lineman pathway. This is a great pathway for students who really aren't interested in attending anything post-secondary. They just want to go straight into a career and have the skills that will make them successful there. Our energy program is very hands-on, and students get to participate almost every day in our outdoor lab. So they start with basic safety skills and lineman tasks, and then by the 3rd class, they're progressing to actually climbing the poles and working on transformers in our cold energy lab. Students at the end of this pathway can receive their Energy Industry Fundamentals certification, and they can go straight into internships and apprenticeships. This is another high-need area, especially in our community, and a very high-paying job once they finish these apprenticeships. Our 4th pathway is healthcare. And even though healthcare is offered in our other high schools, we have a little different spin on it at PCCA. So to begin with, we offer dual enrollment courses, and our CNA is also through the Chattahoochee Technical College, so they can receive a certificate there. These credits go with them to college. So the dual enrollment credits, they're already getting healthcare credits, and they can take that with them. CNA certification is now required for most nursing programs, so our students are going to be a step ahead when they apply to those programs. The CNA certification can also be used to obtain jobs even while they're still in high school, and then when they leave high school, they can use those while they're going off to college, or they can use them and that be their career path. We also have a step above the CNA, which is the Patient Care Technician certificate. This is a higher level certification that leads to better paying jobs after you receive it. One of the things that with all of our pathways that we are is very important to us to provide for students is that real world career experience. And in our healthcare pathway, our students actually do clinicals at Wellstar Paulding Hospital. So they work side by side with their nursing staff, with real patients, to be able to put those skills that they've learned in the classroom to work in the hospital setting. Students have been hired right out of the pathway by Wellstar and other healthcare facilities. And the great thing about this industry and this business is that a lot of the employers will actually help these students continue their education in LPN, RN, BSN programs by doing tuition reimbursement for them. So it's a great way to go on and get a college degree. But it doesn't necessarily have to be just nursing. Our students have gone on into physician programs. You can go into radiology or other programs like that. We've had students go into veterinary programs. It really just gives them a great foundation for wherever they want to go in the healthcare industry after graduation. So if your student would like to attend PCCA, these are just some things you might need to know. Transportation is provided from the student's home high school to our campus and then back every day. This happens twice a day. We have morning and afternoon sessions, so students will come whichever session fits in best with their schedule. So when they come over, they're going to take 2 classes while they're at PCCA. It could be core classes. They could take 2 of the career classes. There could be some dual enrollment options, and a counselor will really help your student figure out what is best and how it best fits into their schedule. Students who attend PCCA remain a student of their home high school. So they take 2 classes at their home high school every day, and that's where they participate in any extracurricular activities, clubs, athletics, all of those things. So they're still going to be a student at whatever their home high school is. They just come over and they're a part of PCCA for part of their academic day. So we really don't have an application process for PCCA, but we do have an information registration form. That is up on our website. All you need to do is go and fill that out. That will just let us know that your student is interested in coming over, and then we can make sure that their counselor is aware of that. If for some reason you missed the registration form window that's open, that will be open on Monday, that's not a problem. All your student would need to do is just talk to their counselor, make sure that they know that they want to come over to PCCA for one of our career pathways, and they will help them get set up. I also invite you to visit our website to be able to learn more about future pathways. We've got some exciting opportunities that are coming just up ahead, and we're going to be opening several new pathways in the next year or 2. So please, if there's not something that your student is interested in right now, keep a check on that, because there may be something in the future. And if you would like to learn more about the Paulding College and Career Academy, we invite you to come out on February the 2nd from 5:30 to 7 to our campus, and we're going to have an open house. Our instructors will be there to talk to you and your student. Our labs will be open so you can see what our labs and classrooms look like, and that'll just give you a better idea of what you would be able to do if your student was there at PCCA. And again, this is really just a program where we set your student up to go out and whatever their plans are for after graduation in any of these areas, we want to help them get the skills and the connections to be able to be successful with that. So, next, I am excited to introduce to you Mr. Ed Thomas, and he's the principal at South Paulding High School, and he is going to give you more information tonight about that South Paulding High School AIM Academy. It's a new academy, just opened this year, so we're really excited to add this new addition for our students.
Well, thank you so much. I'm excited. Once again, my name is Ed Thomas. I'm the principal at South Paulding High School. I am here to bring you some information about our AIM Academy. Once again, we just opened in 22-23, and the district just completed our brand new engineering lab and classroom. South Paulding High School is honored to host the only engineering and technology academy in the Paulding County School District. We have a total of 7 instructors that are all highly qualified in their field and excited to teach and mold the minds of our youth. We are fortunate to have an engineering teacher with real-world experience working in the engineering field that can bring real problems, solutions, and experiences to enhance the learning process. Currently, our AIM Academy has 46 students who have a unique opportunity to learn skills that will help them to land high-paying, competitive jobs with or without further formal education and assist them in being the future problem solvers of America. Being one of the newer programs in Paulding County, this provides a unique opportunity for students to have access to the best and latest technology to learn from cutting-edge devices that will assist if a student decides to move into the engineering field later in life. This year, we were fortunate to establish a great learning community for this cohort by working very closely and collaboratively with our first cohort of students to make sure we are meeting their needs as well as their expectations. The engineering process we adopt allows students to be active participants not only in the learning process, but in the planning process as well. The feedback we have received from the first cohort is encouraging and lets us know that we are on the right track. We are accepting a maximum of 50 students at this time who are interested in the world of engineering and, above all, problem solving. Students who should apply should be willing to analyze, be innovative, and model expectations, what they have and are learning. This is what AIM stands for: analyze, innovate, and model, taking these tools to solve a problem. This is what we have built our design process around to ensure every student that is accepted has an equal opportunity for success. Although the STEM program focuses on engineering, it is the problem-solving aspect that students will learn and be able to effectively apply to any career choice that they make in the future. The mission of the AIM Academy is to forge lifelong learners through analysis, innovation, and modeling to face the challenges of the modern world. Problem-solving students will learn how to identify problems, think of creative ways to solve problems, and implement the learning knowledge by creating or testing their theories. We use project-based learning activities to ensure students have hands-on learning activities to apply what they have learned in the curricula and apply them to real-world problems. Students will identify problems that are important to them and necessary to enhance the world, making learning both relevant and interesting. This engages students that may typically be capable yet unengaged in other learning environments. A few specific activities that students have completed this year have been a soap prototype experiment. This has helped incorporate chemical engineering by designing, researching, and using various soaps and cleansers. We also have several crossover lessons that have been on several field experiences, incorporating life science, biology, geometry, and engineering. This provides students a unique opportunity to see meaningful connections across a variety of subject areas. Students research a variety of topics from genetics, genetic disorders, to energy efficiency. Thinking of energy efficiency, students visited the Mercedes-Benz Stadium to view cutting-edge, sustainable engineering technology, and will visit the Telus Museum to see energy transformation and on multiple scales. There are, of course, a variety of engineering fields that students will be exposed to. We do not in any way desire or limit students' choices, but want to expound on the students' possibilities through engineering. Just some possibilities of competitive fields that include, but not limited to, electrical engineers, design, develop, test, and manufacture electrical equipment. Chemical engineers solve problems related to fuel, food, and products. They create equipment, devices, computer systems, and software to conduct research to deal with medical issues such as COVID and vaccines. Civil engineers, of course, work on buildings, bridges, and roads, traffic systems to mitigate traffic and make roads safer. Industrial engineers make sure businesses run efficiently. They integrate workers with machines and materials to create products to help businesses run. And aerospace engineers, of course, design aircrafts, spacecrafts, and satellites. All these engineering facets are needed to solve the world's problems. These fields are some of the fastest growing fields and have job openings that are hard to fill today. The median annual wage for an engineer in one of these fields is over $100,000. We at South Paulding High School are proud that we are educating students to be a part of helping the world solve problems. If this sounds appealing, which we believe it does, Applications will be on the South Paulding High School website on January 9th and close February 17th. The application is extensive and involved, so we encourage you to get started as soon as possible. Once accepted, students will become a Spartan, of course, regardless of their home school zone. Transportation will be provided to and from school via Paulding County School District transportation at satellite locations throughout the county. Students will take many classes with their cohort, primarily honors level in math and science. Although this is a rigorous curriculum, students can be accepted with no prerequisites. Although students will be a part of the AIM Academy, they will have opportunities also, of course, to take elective classes such as PE, health, world language, drama, visual arts, band, and chorus, so that they can continue to receive a well-rounded education. I want to thank you all so much for your time and diligence in tuning in. To ensure your student success in our district, we truly hope you consider South Paulding High School's AIM Academy to further your students' education. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas. We're so excited to welcome that second cohort next year and know that this program is going to grow and continue to do great things. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and just as a reminder tonight, you are able to submit questions if you think of something as we're going through the broadcast tonight about a specific program or just in general about our academy programs. So use that link on the website and submit your questions, and we'll be able to answer those just a little bit later. So next tonight we have Mr. Darius Hodge. He's the principal of Hiram High School, and he's going to give us some information about the Hiram High School Academy of Computer Science. They have been doing some great things over there. Amazing business partners have been brought in to work with students, and he's going to give you more information about that now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Gall. Again, my name is Darius Hodge. I am the principal at Hiram High School, and I'm here this evening to talk about the Hiram Academy of Computer Science. The Hiram Academy of Computer Science is going into its 4th year of existence. Next year will be our 4th cohort. And to explain how this works and from a cohort standpoint, your students, if and when they are accepted into our program, they will have an opportunity to matriculate throughout the entire 4 years at Hiram High School together in all of their classes. All of their core classes will be taken together, and of course their computer science courses will be taken together. They will have an opportunity to take elective courses outside of the computer science realm, but the main courses within the cohort will be taken together, where they'll develop a lot of different opportunities to learn together with project-based learning opportunities. So to talk a little bit about our computer science program. Our program is set up for our students to prepare for the college and career opportunities upon graduation. This program is set up for kids who choose to go to college right after high school and or some who choose to go right into the career field. Computer science is all around us. Everything that we can think of right now is computer science based. Everything from our phones to our thermostats in our homes, our Ring cameras on our doorbells, everything that we pretty much touch today has something to do with computer science. And all of the students and all of the people who work in those fields don't necessarily have a college degree. A lot of them have real work experiences. So it's our job to make sure that we're preparing our kids for both the college opportunity and their career opportunities. At Hiram High School, your students will have an opportunity to learn within a diverse learning environment. Our student body is highly diverse, which we brag upon within our school district of being the most diverse school in our district. So your students will be working with a wide range of students coming from all different backgrounds, which is in this day and age is what the world is made up of. So being able to have and develop and foster those relationships is really important, start at the high school level. They also have a unique opportunity to engage with industry professionals and gain valuable knowledge within the fields. We have partnered with a numerous amount of business partners within our realm and in our community, and also large employers throughout the country and state in regards to computer science. So they have an opportunity to have guest speakers come in to talk about exactly what is offered and how the different things they can use within computer science. They'll also have an opportunity to visit those locations and also get behind the scenes experience on how their job really works and interacts together. Students will also have the ability to take advanced placement courses. They also have an opportunity to take dual enrollment and work-based learning opportunities throughout their cohorts, again, for the course of their 4 years. The computer science courses that your students will take, the first one will be what we call Intro to Digital Technology, which they'll take their 9th grade year. They'll take AP Computer Science A their 10th grade year, programming their 11th grade year, and their 12th grade year, they'll come back and take computer science principles as a 12th grade student. Also, they'll have the opportunity throughout the course of their 11th and 12th grade year to do the dual enrollment colleges. We encourage our students to really excel and push themselves to go to the big universities if that's what they choose to do. The local universities in our area, of course, West Georgia, Kennesaw State, and Georgia State, which we've recently had a relationship and a Q&A opportunity with Georgia State's university president that come on campus, which himself was a computer engineer and computer science instructor at the college level. So those partnerships with colleges and universities are huge for us. They're working to try to make sure our students have those opportunities to seek those higher learning universities. Work-based learning opportunities as well will be open to our students. We have currently about 4 or 5 of our students currently work as what we call Dell technicians. So Dell is one of our district's providers for computers, and so our students are certified to work on Dell computers within our school district. So those students, if a computer breaks down within our school, those computers are sent to the media center. Our students will work hand-on-hand experience on repairing those computers and laptops and things of that sort. So that's one of the work-based learning opportunities that our students currently have as well. So job, career, and choices that their students may have upon graduation. Software engineers and development, cybersecurity engineer, web development, mobile app developer, video game developer, artificial intelligence, and computer hardware engineer. So anything in regards to what we see every single day in some form or fashion, again, as I stated earlier, computer science is around us. To your right of your screen, you see the big corporations like Google, Microsoft, Delta, Home Depot, and Amazon, which are some of the larger employers within our state. So we have recently had a partnership with Google where our students will actually visit Google here in the next couple of months to go down to their hub location in the city of Atlanta and kind of learn and shadow some of the Google workers within our city as well. We have recently partnered also with Microsoft to get some hand-on experience with our students. So they'll have working opportunities to develop those relationships for those large corporations. Delta and Home Depot, which many of us know are one of the largest corporations within our state as well. So we hope to continue to build on those relationships so our students will have those opportunities in the future. So similar to like the other academies within our district, transportation will be provided, which we spoke upon earlier. Also locations around our district for hub locations to be picked up. We strongly encourage our students to get actively involved once they become a Hiram High School student. We are built around student success and building on experiences. We're not just a school where we're just focusing on a grade. We want our students to come and have lifelong experiences and make lifelong friends. So we strongly encourage that our students participate in all school-related activities as an incoming 9th grader, because there's research that shows that when students are actively involved in extracurriculars, the higher rates of graduation and success within the schools. Application requirements. Our application is a lengthy process also as well, which will be located on our school website, which will open January 9th and again close on February 17th. One of the things that we will require is that students submit a video application as part of the application. Teacher recommendations, which you see before you, a math teacher of the 8th grade year, a science teacher, and another teacher of their choice as far as recommendations. Some of the other requirements, report cards and your science report, we will get from your child's middle school. So once we get the application, we will do the behind the scenes work to get the other requirements that we're looking for in the application. So that opportunity is there. If your student is interested in our computer science program, we're going to have what we call an hour of code session, which will be Saturday, January 21st, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Hiram High School. Your student simply just scans the QR code to register for a session. We only have spaces limited to only 30, just because we don't have more than 30 computers in the actual lab itself. We have a brand new state-of-the-art computer science lab on our campus. Your student will have an opportunity to ask questions to our Academies teachers and specifically to the computer science teacher as well. So we strongly encourage, if students are really interested in our program, a great opportunity for them to come out, see the school, see the lab, and get some valuable experience of learning how to code. So we look forward, again, we're looking for about 40 to 50 students for this cohort. We're looking to continue to grow our program. I think we have a great opportunity for your students if they are very interested in the computer science realm for Hiram High School. So thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hodge. That was exciting hearing about HACS. Our first HACS students are actually going to be graduating next year. So we're really looking forward to seeing where they go from here, especially with those dynamic partners that they've assembled to work with the students there. And let me remind you, if you have any questions that you think of while we're going through the broadcast tonight, there's a link on our website. You're welcome to submit your questions there. We'll try to answer some of those at the end of the broadcast. If you do happen to think of something later and it's specific to a certain program, then please feel free to contact that program and they'll be glad to get you any information that you need. So finally tonight, we're going to hear our last Academy program. This one is at Paulding County High School, and it is the Academy of Science, Research, and Medicine. We have with us here Mr. Kevin Thomas. He's the assistant principal at Paulding County High School, and he's the leader of the Academy there. And he's going to give us more information about this program. This is actually our oldest Academy program, so they've been around for just a little while. They're very well established, and they've had some remarkable students come out of this program, and he's going to tell you why.
Yes, thank you, Jana. Again, my name is Kevin Thomas. I'm an assistant principal at Paulding County High School and also the director of the Academy of Science, Research, and Medicine. And I'd like to start off by first talking to you about our STEM vision. We believe that individual success will stem from an innovative and interdisciplinary culture of learning that prepares students for college and career readiness. There's two terms here in that statement that I'd like to highlight. The first one being innovative. We like for our students to use cutting-edge technology, and they do every single day of the week. Our students are having the opportunity to use fully functional hospital every day and up-to-date modern medical equipment. They're also able to use real-time PCR machines that medical professionals use to diagnose COVID. Our students are also able to use a 3D printer that assists them with students' independent research projects. And just recently, we purchased a DNA sequencer that allows our kids to do some amazing science and research every single day. These devices are seldom seen in universities and almost never seen in a high school, but we have that machine, and our kids have an opportunity to do some next level research with the innovative cutting edge technology we have at our school. The other term I'd like to highlight is interdisciplinary. Our teachers work hard creating cross-curricular PBLs, or project-based learning activities, that infuse STEM in all core subject areas and many CTAE electives as well. So if your child is interested in science, technology, engineering, and math, I think they would find a great home at Paulding County High School. Like Jana mentioned, we are the oldest of all the academies here present tonight. The Academy was established in 2012, so we're about 10 years old. And that does give us a few advantages. One being that we've been able to work out some of the kinks of our program, determining what works best and what doesn't work best for our students. We've also been able to handpick and select some of the finest teachers, not only in Paulding County High School, but in the Paulding County School District to teach our students. We've become STEM certified in 2017 and recently recertified in 2022. And we are proud to say that we are the only high school currently STEM certified in the Paulding County School District. Our Academy core academic courses will all be administered at the honors and advanced placement level. Dual enrollment is offered for school science and English courses. We look to prepare our students for post-secondary education at many of the finest universities in the nation. We've recently had students accepted into Brown University, MIT, and Caltech, with many of these students on full scholarships. The Academy is also seeking well-rounded, goal-oriented, intrinsic learners looking to make an impact on the world. Again, we're looking for well-rounded students, not all students who want to be doctors or scientists, but students who are just looking for a quality education, students who are motivated and looking to think outside the box. We are actively recruiting high caliber students who are intrinsic learners, motivated by what is inherently interesting to them. We believe students will seek extension and application far beyond the teacher's expectations when they are motivated by what they're interested in. We want students to be in the driver's seat of their own learning. And to do that, we give students choice. They're able to choose their capstone topics, the topics that they're learning in their classes, in addition to whatever they want to research in their research courses. Our school offers 2 pathways, one of them being biotechnology research and development, and also allied healthcare and medicine. Students will have to choose one of these pathways, although many students wind up choosing both of these pathways before they graduate. Biotechnology provides students with hands-on learning experiences that expose students to the fundamental scientific principles of biotechnology and the variety of careers available in biosciences. Again, I stress hands-on learning in these classes. Our students are working in labs every day. Our teachers and students don't like the sit and get method. We like our students up on their feet, learning, doing research in our STEM lab, wetlands area outside, our STEM garden, in addition to the everyday science classroom. We think that students learn best when they're having fun and are engaged, and we do that through hands-on learning. There are 3 courses that are offered in this pathway, the first one being Essentials of Biotechnology. This is where students will learn how key concepts from general sciences apply to modern applications within the biological sciences. In this course, students will learn how to extract DNA from multiple organisms. They'll learn aseptic technique and learn how to culture microbes. In Applications of Biotechnology, the next course, students will learn how biotechnology utilizes living systems to create products and enhance lives. In this course, students will work to create genetic transformations. They'll learn how to insert genes into other bacteria. They'll even use the real-time PCR machine to detect GMOs. In the final course, Biotechnology Research, students conduct their own research. They'll spend a semester researching whatever topic that they find interesting, and they will present their findings in science project at the regional, sometimes state, and international science fairs, depending on how well they do. We've had many students throughout the years make it to the International Science Fair, which is a huge accomplishment and a testament to their hard work, as well as the hard work of the teachers. The other pathway that we offer at the Academy is allied healthcare. Students will receive skills training, hands-on learning experiences, and opportunities for job shadowing. We often have experts come in to demo various medical techniques and procedures throughout this pathway. There are 3 pathways offered. The first one is Intro to Health. There are 3 courses offered in the pathway. The first course is Intro to Healthcare. And this is where students will learn the basics of healthcare science. Students will learn about the various careers offered in the medical fields, as well as basic safety procedures. This class will set them up for future success in the rest of the pathway. In the Essentials to Healthcare class, students will learn about anatomy and physiology, essentially learning how the body is supposed to work so that you can easily diagnose when the body isn't working properly. In the last course, the culminating course, is Allied Healthcare. Students are able to choose 5 content areas to study. A few of them include emergency medicine, surgical, cardiology, pharmaceutical, public health, and epidemiology. This is just a few, but students actually vote as a class to what topics they want to study for the semester, and then the teacher plans lessons accordingly. Students will work often in a fully functional allied healthcare hospital, and students will learn many techniques through their time through the allied healthcare pathway. They'll learn CPR, they'll learn how to take vitals, they'll learn stitching, splinting, casting, teeth molding, basic physical therapy ambulation techniques, as well as many others. So again, if your student is interested in healthcare at all, this is a great pathway for your child to participate in. I'd like to conclude by talking about the benefits of the Academy. What about our Academy is going to benefit students and allow them to be stronger learners? The first thing is real-world connections between education and career choices. Students will also be in a cohort where they will attend classes together. They will meet friends and make lasting friendships that will last a lifetime. We also believe that iron sharpens iron, and this cohort provides students to be around like-minded, motivated students who like to get after it in class. We believe that they will do better and push each other forward. Students also will loop with a core group of teachers. This allows them to build positive relationships, trusting relationships with their teachers, where they feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and ideas in class, and even when they are struggling to learn. Leadership and teamwork skills are also developed through the numerous project-based learning activities they participate in throughout the years. Partnerships with local employers are plentiful, and students also have opportunities to earn college credit and professional certificates, including their CNA. Many students are given scholarship opportunities, and there is a high college acceptance admission rate. So again, that's just a little bit about our program. Our application is available now at pchsmagnet.com, as well as the Paulding County High School website. In addition, if you'd like to pick up a physical copy, there are copies at the front office at Paulding County High School. We look forward to receiving your application. I look forward to meeting all the students applying and interviewing them in the near future. And we look forward to having you at Paulding County High School one day in the Academy.
Thank you so much. That's an exciting academy. All of the students that come out of there are just absolutely amazing, and the things that they go on to do later are just absolutely amazing. They've had students, again, who've gone on to UGA, Georgia Tech, Yale, Cornell, MIT, and some other very prestigious universities. So that really, I think, sets those students up for future career success. And so with that wraps up our Academy presentations for the evening, but we have a little bit of time left where we can do some question and answers. I'm going to welcome Dr. Rowland back, and he's going to help me with this part of the evening. So we're going to see what questions we have here.
All right, wonderful, Jana, thank you. So we do have a few questions that have come in, and we'll start with, what happens if a student attends an academy program out of the school they're districted for, and then decides they no longer want to be a part of that program?
So if that happens, then students are able to, they can still stay at that school if they would like, or they can go back to their high school of choice. But there's a lot of considerations that need to be taken with that, including GHSA regulations, so if they've started with athletics or other things like that. Also, transportation can become an issue. If they are not part of that academy program, then transportation is not going to be provided because they go back to being just a school choice student. So there are some things that would need to be taken into consideration, but it is possible that if they start at a different school because of one of the academy programs, they could continue there.
Okay, thank you. All right, our next question, do the academies accept students with IEPs, or our students with disabilities?
Yes, the academies actually do accept students with IEPs, and we've had many who have been very successful. They would have to go through the same application process that that any student would have to do after they were selected to be a part of an academy program. Then they would work with the administration and leaders of that academy and work out those details of what the student would need to be supported there. So definitely IEP students are welcome to apply.
All right, thank you. We had somebody that asked for you to repeat when the PCCA, open house is.
Absolutely. So our open house is going to be on Thursday, February the 2nd from 5:30 to 7. And the Paulding College and Career Academy is located on the New Hope Education Center campus. So that's where you can find us, and you can find out more information on our website.
Wonderful. And finally, can PCCA be combined with PVA?
Absolutely, it can. And we have many Paulding Virtual Academy students who choose to come to the College and Career Academy to do hands-on classes. Now, we do have hands-on face-to-face classes every single day. So students who are doing the Paulding Virtual Academy also must come every single day on campus to do those classes. But it really works out well because PVA gives our students the flexibility to take those classes whenever they need to. So we very much encourage our PVA students to become PCCA students also.
Okay, thank you. And we have a few more that have rolled in. Jana, are there any plans for academy programs at the other two high schools, at East Paulding High School and North Paulding High School?
So academy programs are really developed based on interest from students and parents and needs expressed by the community and a capacity for a program at an individual school. We definitely hope to continue to develop more innovative opportunities for students in our district to explore specific career options before graduation. So you can be looking for news about these opportunities in the future as the needs arise and as the capacity develops itself. So we do look forward to new academies in the future.
Wonderful. And we have some more PCCA questions. So if a student attends PCCA, will they also attend classes at their districted school?
Absolutely. So the way the PCCA schedule is set up, we have a morning session and an afternoon session. A student would generally come over for only one of those, and the rest of their day will be spent at their home school taking classes there. So our PCCA courses work into whatever schedule they have at their home school, so they're taking classes in both places at the same time.
Now we have a question for South Paulding High School. So will the SPHS program offer an open house?
That is a great question. And yes, we will offer open house / STEM night at South Paulding High School for anybody that may be interested and would like to meet the instructors as well as tour the building as well as the individual lab. More information will be forthcoming on that date and time, and that will be posted on our website and sent out to the middle schools as well.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. For all of our academy leaders this evening, when will students hear back regarding their application status? Do we have a date on that?
Yeah, every school and every student who applies, you will know by at the latest April 14th. Some schools will be a bit at the latest April 14th. Some schools will be a bit sooner, and some will be right there at the deadline.
Okay, so we've set the date of April 14th, letting everybody know. Thank you very much.
So I think one of the questions was, does a student have to commit as a freshman or can they decide to join later? So at the Paulding College and Career Academy, students can join at any time from freshman year all the way through senior year. They would need to start by their junior year to be able to finish the 3 courses in a pathway, but even senior year they could come over and take 2 courses and be able to get that experience. The other 3 academy programs, however, they must begin in their freshman year. That is the only entry point into those academies, and so they can't decide later that they want to join. They have to do that during this application period. They have to be accepted now and cannot apply at a later time.
How do students initiate the recommendation letters with their teachers? Do any of the academy leaders have guidance for the middle school students with that?
Yeah, so for Hiram High School's Academy of Computer Science, student just simply has to instruct the teacher to go onto the school website, which is the HACS site, and there will be a link for the teacher recommendation, and the teacher just simply clicks on the link and fill out the application.
At Paulding County High School, the principals at the middle school have sent out the recommendation link to all of the teachers in the building. So all the student needs to do is just ask their teachers to find the email, click on the link, and then complete the recommendation.
And ours is very similar. That is going to be done through the teachers themselves, and then they will go through the link in the application and be able to complete the recommendations for the individual students.
Wonderful. We have a good question. Can students apply for more than one of the academies?
So, yes, and we frequently have students who apply to more than one academy, but in the end, you're going to have to, decide if you are selected by more than one academy, then you're going to need to let them know which one is your preference pretty quickly after you get that letter to let them know which one that you would like to be attending. But you are eligible to apply for more than one academy if you're interested in more than one.
Okay, I can't read all there it is.
Okay.
Under PCCA, can a student get more than one certification?
Yes, they can get more than one certification. And actually, we have had a student who completed 3 out of the 4 pathways while they were there and received the certifications. So while you're at PCCA, you can take 2 classes, and those can both be 2 career classes. So if you are interested in mechatronics and cybersecurity, you can go through both of those pathways and get those certifications, or any combination of the 4 that we have now. You're welcome to take, and we encourage that you take more than one and gain certification so you can get experiences in more than one area.
All right, wonderful. I believe we've addressed all the questions we received tonight. I do want to remind everybody, if you think of questions after tonight's broadcast, please contact each program specifically, and you can find their information through their website, and they'll be able to answer your questions. Also, remember, applications for each of these programs opens Monday, and they're due Friday, February the 17th. The applications for each program can be found on the school or the program's websites. Additionally, tonight's recording and the PowerPoint from the broadcast will be available on our website, the Paulding County School District's website, if you would like to watch it again, or if you know someone who cannot watch our live broadcast.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're excited that you were here to hear more about these programs, and we hope that you learned enough information to help you consider how your student could best benefit from these programs developed to engage, inspire, and prepare your student for success in the future. Thank you so much, and good night.